hit that subscribe button and give this video a like, as well as turn on your notifications so you won't miss when I upload a new video. With that said, let's get on with today's video. Hey you guys, welcome back. So today we are in Canva. We are creating some cute hoodie favor boxes. I thought of this idea a while back and it's been on my brain for the longest time, so I just decided to go ahead and make them. Here I'm showing you what I started with, which is just a basic jacket that I found in Canva, and I just cropped down pieces from the jacket over and over again to cover up the zipper part, to make it into a hoodie, because I couldn't find a hoodie that I liked. So I just kept cropping down pieces until I got everything down to look like the hoodie that you'll see on the next page, and I'll show you that in a minute. But yeah, you see all those pieces that I'm removing, they will go back onto that hoodie, onto that jacket, and turn out to look like a hoodie. And that's how I got my hoodie. And I think I'm also going to show you how I changed the color. Here is one of my finished products, and I think I'll go back and show you how I adjusted the color and used filters to bring it to different colors that I wanted. But before I could do any of that, I needed to download this as a PNG and re-upload it to Canva as a picture, and that way I can take advantage of all of Canva's picture and photo effects. So that's exactly what I did, and I'm gonna go ahead and you'll see me do that right now on this part of the video. So now that I've re-uploaded the picture as a PNG, I'm going to hit the filter button, and I'm just gonna choose some random buttons. Honestly, I didn't necessarily have any specific way that I wanted this to look, so I just played around until I got the color that I thought would be cute. And I know I wanted one to be girly and one to be more boyish, because I wanted to do both a girl and a boy version of it. So I'm just gonna go through and I'm gonna end up making one pink and one blue. You saw the blue one earlier in the video. I'm not sure if I showed the pink one yet, but yeah, I'm gonna make one pink and one blue. The blue one will be a Jordan themed hoodie, and the pink one, I think I'm gonna go with the Adidas themed hoodie. I like both of those types of shoes, so it wasn't any rhyme or reason to why I chose it. I just thought it'd be cute. So what I'm doing now is just cropping down this image a little bit so that I can size it up to make it bigger and get the details on there the way that I want them before I download it as a PNG again as a finished product. So here I am. I have my hoodie in the pink color that I wanted it to be, and I'm just gonna go ahead and add on my Adidas logo. At first I couldn't decide where I wanted it to be, but I decided to just go ahead and throw it in the middle, and I'm gonna size it to the size that I think looks best, and then I'm going to change the color of it to white. I didn't like the harsh black on it, so I just went ahead and changed it over to white, and that is how it's gonna look. And once I'm done with both my Adidas hoodie and my Jordan hoodie, there's my Jordan hoodie right there. I think I'm gonna show you as well just another way how you can turn it to a different color. And I'm again playing with the filters and playing with the adjustments, and I am going to end up making this one, I believe, I don't know, gray in the end. But I did go through a bunch of colors just to show you that you can pretty much turn it into any color. But in the end, I think I turned this one gray. I'm not going to use this one. I'm not going to make a gray box today, but I thought it was still relevant just to show you how I get my colors. So yeah, as you can see there, I'm turning it into the gray hoodie, and yeah, so here's my finished product. I'm downloading both the blue hoodie and the pink hoodie as an not an SVG, as a PNG to my computer, and then I will upload them both to Silhouette Studio, which is where I'm going to set up everything else, the boxes and everything, and get everything cut out. Okay, you guys, so like you saw in the first part of the video, I went ahead and designed and created these hoodie pictures inside Canva. I think I showed you a little bit of how I designed them and how I made them out of just like a jacket image from Canva. But yeah, I had an idea, or I just wanted to try out an idea of making some hoodie favor boxes. Something different for, you know, teenagers and their parties. So yeah, I created this Jordan one, and like I said, I did create the whole design inside Canva. Excuse the lines across. I need to clean my printer heads, I think, but it'll be fine for the point of this, you know, just showing you in this video. And this is completely a test. This is my first time doing it, so it might end up being a fail. I guess if you see the video, it's not a fail. But yeah, the pink one came out really nice. No roller marks or anything that you can really see, but this one is my favorite. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to use my Cameo to cut out each one of these because I'm not quite sure which I want to use. This is regular cardstock. I don't know if you can tell, it's a matte finish, and this is my glossy paper. And when I'm looking at it, I like the glossy paper more than the matte, but I'll just see how it goes and how it looks with the cardstock box. Now, I'm going to place the pink ones. I'm going to make the box out of this cardstock, and I'm also going to cut out just some extra pieces for the back to give the sweatshirt some sturdiness. So I'm gonna cut out 4 what do you call them, offsets of the backdrop on one sheet, and then I may cut out 2 of the boxes if I want to double them up and make it thicker. Usually I don't have to, or I don't need to, but I may do it anyway. I'm not quite sure. I'll see how that goes. I'll see how one of them feels, and then if one feels fine, then I'll just use one. But yeah, I'm gonna do that. And for the blue one, I'm gonna be using black cardstock. And this is just cardstock that you can get at like Walmart in the big packs. This is just stuff that I already had around my house, and I wanted to, you know, use up and try some things out. So that's what this is. Again, like I said, I'm going to go ahead and let the Silhouette cut that out, and I'll be back when I'm ready to assemble these boxes. And I'm not going to speed it up when I'm ready to assemble. I'm just going to show you. I don't have any more of my cheapy mats, so all I do have is this Cameo mat, which I do not like these. I usually buy the Nicapa brand. They come like 3 in a pack, and I get the Cricut ones because I do like the thickness of the Cricut mats better than I like the Silhouette mats. But this is all I have left right now until I buy some more, so I'm just going to use this. So I'm going to, this is the regular cardstock, and I'm just going to feed it in. I'm thinking that my glossy paper, because I had to use a different buy different glossy paper this time, I'm thinking that the glossy paper that I have is going to be too thin for this mat. I need like a light grip mat because it will literally like come off in shreds like when I'm trying to pull it off, no matter what I do. So I'm just gonna, I think, use the cardstock versions of each one and see if I can get that to do better. Because like I said, these mats are terrible. I love Cameo, I love Silhouette, but I hate their mats. Like, their mats are the worst. So yeah, I'm just gonna let that cut out, and we'll see that I do everything correctly, because I don't use my Cameo as much as I probably should. I don't play in design what is this, Silhouette Studio as much as I should. Like, I used to do a lot of this stuff for stuff in my Etsy shop, but I stopped doing it. I got a little burnt out, but I'm thinking I'm gonna get back to it and start offering more like favorite boxes and things like that in my Etsy shop. So I need to get back into it. And I don't know if I did say that I do have Silhouette Studio Business Edition. I didn't start off with Business Edition, so you definitely don't need Business Edition. I started off with just the regular one, free one. And then there we go. Yeah, the cardstock is nice and thick, and it actually looks really nice. So I think I'll just use the cardstock. Yeah, so I started off with the regular free version, and I didn't have any issues with that. But I wanted to do more things. So I went ahead and just, ordered that. Bought it. I think I got it on a discount when it was on sale. I want to say I might have upgraded to the business edition for like $20 or $30. I know it was way less than it was when it was supposed to be. I caught it on like a really good sale, or somebody bought it and didn't need it and sold it to me. I can't remember what it was, but yeah, I got it on a really good deal. So I'm just gonna let that cut these, and then I'll cut out the boxes. But these look so cute. Like, they look so cute, so 3D, and I like all the texture in the jacket. You can kind of see those roller lines, and that's just from my printer. It's long overdue for me to like clean my printer heads and all that different stuff. And this is just my normal printer, of course, not my Sublimation printer. So yeah, I'm just gonna print the other two out, and then I will get to cut in the boxes and the rest of the pieces, and I will be back. And you see my mat? You see that there? Like, that's from me. I did, like I said, I did try to cut out one of the glossy ones, and it came out nice, but as you can see, like, it took a lot to get it off of there. Like, I won't be doing the pink one in the glossy because it stuck like really bad. It stuck so bad, so I wasn't able to, I don't think it's worth even trying on that thin paper, not on this mat at least. I just need a different mat, period. But it came out. I was able to get the blue one off, so maybe I'll do the blue one in glossy and do the pink one in the matte finish, so you can see both types. But yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and finish cutting out the rest of these pieces, and then I will come back and it'll be the time to assemble them. And these are how the boxes come out. Like, just, they have perforations, if you can see that, perforations. And then you just poke out the little extra pieces. But that's how the boxes come out. Now all left to cut out is the outlines of the hoodies. And I'm only cutting out outlines of these hoodies as like extra support. And I flip my mat over and pull my paper downward so that not only will my items not curl up, but it's also just, it won't rip my paper as, like if anything is stuck, it won't rip my paper as much. And it also will allow, it's just easier. I just flip it over. It's just much easier to do it that way. So I'm cutting out these in the black for the other hoodie, and then I will be right back to assemble. Okay, you guys, so I'm gonna get all my pieces together. So here are my matte cardstock pink hoodies, and here are my matte cardstock blue hoodies, and here are the glossy blue hoodies. I may do the glossy blue hoodies just to show you the difference. Yeah, I guess I'll do that. I'll do the glossy blue hoodies just to show you the difference. And here are my hoodie backer pieces for the blue hoodies. And here are the ones for the pink hoodies. And I did choose to only do one box piece, but I think if you have a heavier cardstock, that'll be good. But I think the one will do. If not, I'll tell you by the end if it's not like if I feel like it needs some extra reinforcement, but I'll let you know. But I'm gonna set these off to the side, and the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to glue these things together. Now I'm using the Tombow glue tape only because I don't have any to fit in my ATG, my Scotch ATG tape roller, my big one. Now, I'm hoping that I got the correct thing because it's looking like I did not. Or I know what I thought I ordered the right thing. I'm gonna see if I can still use it without the refill. I mean, without the thing, because I could have sworn I ordered the whole thing, but it looks like I just ordered the refill. That's what I get. But all you're gonna do, whatever kind of adhesive you have, you're going to line these two things up. You just line them up as best you can, and you're gonna, let's see if this will work for me like this. You're gonna just add some adhesive, and it's already trying to act up because I don't think you're supposed to do it this way. So yeah. Anyway, and then you just want to match it up. And you see that? It just gives it like a sturdier layer. I didn't do a very good job, but it's fine. It just makes it sturdier. And you're gonna do the same thing for the rest of these. Do the same thing. And then you're gonna line it up again the same way. Just try to line it up as best you can. And there we have our two sides of our first box. Do the same thing with these as well. And I have the glossy one, And with the glossy one, I think I'm going to be a little more careful before I stick it down because it'll be more prone to ripping if I need to pull it back up. There we go. And then this one, do the same thing. Just make sure it's on the right side. I think it might be flipped. Yeah. Okay, so same thing. I highly recommend that Scotch ATG roller. I have that big pink one. Highly recommend that. It works really well, especially when you do a lot of paper crafts. Like I used to do a lot of paper crafting. I mean, I still do, but not as much. Now that I've got into like sublimation and stuff, I don't do as much paper crafting, but I highly recommend it if you do. I know people like art glitter glue and those type of glues as well. The glue pens, all of those things work really good too for stuff like this, because the goal is to not get any glue on the part that's going to be showing, or even any of this, because if you try to rub it off, it'll leave like little brown spots, and you see I don't have any of those on here. Like, it looks really good. This is the glossy, and again, this is the matte. This is my favorite, I think. But yeah, now let's get on to folding up these boxes. Now, I showed you when I cut them out that these boxes have like perforations. This is just a box template that I got off of Silhouette store. And I do create my own boxes sometimes. This time I didn't feel like doing that. And usually if I create my own boxes, I cut them out by hand, because honestly it's much easier and much quicker for me to cut it out by hand and just hand fold it than it is to continue to have to change the paper onto the Cameo. So sometimes I use my own boxes, sometimes I use one from Silhouette store. But yeah, this, for the sake of this tutorial, this is from the Silhouette store. I can't remember the name of the box. Let me go and look right now and see, can I find out what the name of this box is for you. I think I did show it in the video when I was looking through my all my files. But yeah, all you're gonna do is you're gonna fold on these perforations, and make sure you're folding the same way. Okay, so the name of this box is simply Square Favor Box. So plain and simple, Square Favor Box. And like I said, I think I did show it in the video, but it's just the same as doing any box. You fold all the perforations towards the same direction, fold them in, because your box is going to fold together inwards. And before you glue it together, you want to go ahead, I think these fold outward first. So these two oval parts, or at least in my mind, they will fold outward. I haven't looked at a tutorial or anything yet, so I'm just winging it on this one. And these, I believe, should fold inward as well. So if you can see that, I folded the two oval ones outward and these two ones here inward, because yeah, that's how it should go. Okay, and then this little tab on the side should be folded in, and then you're of course going to fold your bottom pieces in as well. Now, before I'm trying to see if I'm going to attach my hoodie pieces before I attach the box or after, because I think I'm going to attach them after. So let me just go ahead and assemble this box. The first thing I'm going to do, and it's really easy, I'm going to take some glue, or this glue tape, or whatever you have. Let's see, can I get this to work? Let me get a scrap piece of paper so I don't get this tape on glue tape on my mat. And you're just gonna try to get it right on that edge. And if I can't get it, I'll just have to use some glue. But that's your goal, to get it right here on this edge so that you can fold it. It's coming out, but it's not coming out like it needs to. Okay, I think I might have enough on there. Anyway, so if you can see, I got enough glue on that edge right there. Let's get it to focus. I got enough on there just for the sake of this video. And what I do is I hold the box like this. This is the edge with the glue here. I fold there on that perforation, and I bring this side over and I line it up to meet it, and then you just push down, and that is the first thing you do to put your box together. Now usually when I create boxes, I make my bottoms with a little bit more of a slit on them, but it doesn't look like it matters too much on this one. So all I will do honestly is fold down. I'll go edge by edge. I'm going to flatten this. I will bring this back, and I'm going to put, let me just show you again. Once your box is flat, the part with this hole here, I lay it flat. This part with the hole is on top. I fold this one back, and I'm going to attempt to get some glue on this opposite one. Okay, I got some. So then you're gonna open it up. This is still that same one that you folded back. You're gonna take the one next to it, fold it down, and fold this one down on top of it to meet it. Now, sometimes it helps if you reach in and you push the two together so that they meet. And you see that there? They are together. And then you want to do the same thing here. Get a little glue here, if you can. Hopefully y'all are not struggling like me with this glue tape. But yeah, get your glue there. I tend to put a little bit more on the last section because I really want it to, you know, stick and be stuck down good. So my glue is there, and then I'm gonna come here and do the same thing to the other side, the other one, because not only do I want the top one, the very top one, to stick to the bottom one, I want the bottom one to stick to the other two that are laid down already, and I'll show you that. So I have put glue tape on both sides of these. Let me come closer so you can see. Okay, glue is on both sides of these. You're gonna simply fold one over and fold this one on top. And once you do that, like I said, it helps to reach in and press down if you can, or find something to reach in if your hands are too big or whatever, depending on how big you did the boxes. Because it is a way to make these boxes even bigger. But yeah, so there is your box. There's a nice, neat, clean bottom. And now we will do the rest. So the only part that you need to do now with this box is you need to make sure that you have poked out the little part right here, or poke this part open on both sides. I didn't poke it open on this side. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and put the box together before I add on my sweatshirt pieces. So let's see. And if you don't open it up all the way, you see it won't fit. So make sure you get both sides of the handle and bring it through. And there you go. There's your favorite box right there, right? There's your favorite box. You can do these by themselves. You can do these in any color, and they're really cute. Decorate them, add some ribbon, you know, all kinds of different stuff, and they're really cute. And they're big enough to fit candy, bubbles, you know. You can make these taller and they can fit more also. So that's something to think about. But this is the box itself. Now I'm going to show you how I just go on. I want to add it to the side where the ovals are not. So I want to add it here, my sweatshirt pieces. So I'm simply going to take this. Let me go ahead and get some glue on here because y'all know it takes a minute. Okay, so let's go ahead and get some glue. I want to make sure I'm getting glue on the bottom section. But I'm not going to go all the way up to the top. I'm going to get glue on the bottom and in the middle. And you don't need to go all the way to the edge either. You don't need to go all the way to the edge because as you can see, the sweatshirt is wider than the box. So you just want to get enough to where it's some in the middle, enough to grab onto your box. I think that's enough. That'll do. Okay. And you want to line it up with the bottom because if you don't, your box won't be able to stand. It'll have like a lip. So you just make sure that you're leaving this bottom part, you know, open for the most part. And you see I don't have, I went a little bit too high right there, but you should be able just to wipe any extra glue off. It's on the back, you won't see it. And then you go do the same thing to this side. Okay, that should be enough. And you see, like I said, don't put it all the way to the edge, and make sure you get the bottom. And then you're going to eyeball it, and you're going to line it, try to line it up exactly, kind of exactly where you have the other one on the other side. And make sure your bottom is not down too far because your box won't be able to stand. And there you go. Now another idea for this box, I don't have any string or ribbon. I would poke holes here where the drawstrings go on both of them and have it coming through and have it like drawstrings are, you know, hanging there. And then you can have it to where you can pull them up in the back to hold these like a favor bag instead of them being like a favor box. So the person can hold them. And when they pull these two together from the back, it'll just be like the drawstrings are drawing up. So I'll probably try that soon when I get some string. But yeah, this is this. And I just think it's something cute. It's a cute little favor box that people can use at a, you know, more of a teenage birthday party type of thing, or some kind of teenage event. I know my kids live in hoodies like all year round, so hoodies are a big thing. Of course, I wouldn't sell the ones with the Jordan logo or the Adidas logo on it, but it's just something that I thought would be cute, so I just did it for this design. I'm just gonna go ahead and put together this box the same way that I did the other box, and once I'm done with that, I will show you the finished product of both of them. This was actually a really fun project. It didn't come out exactly the way that I wanted because I planned on having string to do the drawstrings and everything, and I wanted to make it more like a favor bag than a favor box. If I can find some string around here and I add some to one of them, I will add a clip to the end. But yeah, it didn't come out exactly how I wanted, but this was just in my head and I just thought it would be so cute, so I just wanted to try it. I'm always trying to think of new types of things. I know this isn't new. I'm sure somebody in the world has done it before, you know, but it's new to me, and I always want to try things that are new to me and make them my own. I've always been the type of person where I don't like to copy the things that others are doing so much. I don't really like to do that at all, actually. It bothers me when people just copy things. I'm not, you know, because I feel like we all have some level of creativity, you know, and if we just tap into it, then we can all, you know, make some pretty nice creations, and we don't need to necessarily copy what somebody else does. And I struggle with that. It's kind of stressful, you know, always trying to come up with something new, and when you see other people's items selling and it's because they jumped on a trend, you know, I'm not that person that tends to like to jump on a trend so much. So on this channel, you'll probably see me doing things that I enjoy doing, or things that I've created myself, things that I've come up with myself, more than you will see me doing anything trendy. And that's just how I operate. Okay, so again, let's fold it down so we can get a clean bottom, press it down. And another thing you can do just to get extra stability, if you want to, with these boxes, if you plan on putting something heavier in here, say like some Play-Doh or some small bubbles or something, you just add a piece of cardstock. Like, you can use it from the same cardstock that you were using. Just cut a square that's the side a little smaller than the bottom of your box, and glue it inside to the bottom, and it'll add some extra stability. But this is actually it's pretty sturdy, so I'm happy with it. I think it's cute, so I'm just gonna do the same thing that I did before. You pinch these two together, push them down, and then you thread them through your slits right here. You thread one side, and then you take this other side as well. Make sure the slit is open, and you thread them through the other side. And there again is your favor box. And I'm gonna go ahead and glue the sweatshirts on the parts without the oval. So let's see what we can get going. Okay, and then you want to line up your bottom again so that your box will stand, and then you just press it down. And as you can see, I'm pressing and the box is not collapsing. Like, the box is pretty sturdy. And then you're gonna just do the same thing with the other side. I'm gonna get a little bit of glue at the bottom, and then you wanna get glue on the middle. Okay, that should be enough. And same thing, round it up. And I'm gonna tilt it up and eyeball it a little bit. But yeah, there you go. Again, sweatshirt, favorite box. It's really cute. And like I said, you could decorate here on the sides of these boxes. I want to add some drawstrings to be like carrying bag handles or whatever. I'm gonna look around for some string to see if I can do that on one of these. But yeah, there we go. Both boxes are done, and I think they are so cute. That is the glossy look. This is the matte look. And I think I prefer the matte look. A lot of people like the shine of the glossy, but I think I prefer the matte look. It looks more realistic because hoodies don't shine, you know. So this looks much more realistic and I like it a lot. But this one is cute too. But all right, guys, I want to thank you so much for, you know, hanging with me while I make these crafts. We had a couple of struggles, but we made it through, and I really, really like the way they turned out. If you like these boxes, let me know in the comment section, and let me know what other kind of things that you would like to see me make. Like I said, I do a lot of paper crafts. I enjoy them so much. They are very fun. So just let me know if this is some content that you like, and I'll make some more videos like this. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.